Hello everybody, today is Thursday the 16th of November and I don't know what it's gonna be in this video because I'm doing a little diamond painting. I want to make a card because I have purple onion design stamps. They came yesterday, and also yesterday I baked cookies, tried it out again and then I was wiped. So it took me all in all, I think 7 hours. Now I got the light on. It takes about 15 minutes to make the dough, and then I didn't knead it a long time. And then you put it in the fridge for an hour, and then you cut it out and bake it. So, and then you ice it when it's cold, and yeah, it takes a long time. So there's some mistakes, and I have the wrong color. It stank a lot. Now it's a bit weird to eat them. I have cake dough color. So is that, what is it? It looks glittery. It looks glittery. Funny. Okay, so those are my frogs. I'm never gonna do those again. Also, I tried to mix black so that the eye things are chocolate. And here are the leftover things because I cut them out, and then you shouldn't do it twice. So I took the rest, just baked it. And now I added some chocolate, but they're very crumbly. So my hippos, my frogs. And whilst I was making those, I didn't know why I'm making those cookies. I always wanted to make nice cookies, and now I'm actually practicing that. I cannot eat them all, and I don't know who takes them. Yeah, so I was questioning myself, why am I doing that? And also because I want to get more colors, also black, because mixing black clearly didn't work. And there are special icing colors. I did have that order online, and then I saw that there were colors in the Migros, in the shop. I'm going shopping in person, so I got some colors there, but they're wrong. Those are those colors, and I got orange and green and yellow, red and blue, just the main things. Still no black. And then I didn't order it online, and now in the end it would have been cheaper if I had ordered it online. Yeah, so and then yeah, I thought I also need to go to the vet again to get the drops for Tilly. So I thought that maybe I bring them some cookies. The cookies are fine. It's just when I mixed the color, it smelled weird because I used quite a lot of thingy. I ate one, but it took a lot of überwindig. It took a lot of getting over myself to try it. It was fine. And I wouldn't tell others that the color was a bit weird. So they don't know that. They don't look so good, but I'm practicing. I still don't know why and if I should go on with that. It wipes me out. It's kind of cool, but I don't know if I get better. Maybe already. Then I don't know with the icing. It would be very cool. I am following an Instagram content creator who does cookie things, and she is a cookie artist and is living off of that. And she has her icings in the fridge freezer with the different colors, which would be handy because that's the strugglesome point. So how much icing do you need? Which colors will you make? And then yeah, have you got enough or not? So that's a struggle point. I have a small freezer, and I don't know how she does it. Does she have a whole bag, piping bag, and take it out of the freezer and use it and put it back? Or does she take some out? I don't know. So I would have to know those answers, which I might ask her maybe on Instagram how she does that, because that's wrecking my head a bit. So I'm making coffee here. I did not have a good morning, but it is all right at the moment. I slept at 3-4 in the morning, but before that I had quite a few good nights, I think. But I had a nightmare, so I had to get up. It was bad. So I'm finishing my coffee, preparing it, and then I show you other things I did today. Yeah, we have Tilly who wants to go outside, but it's cold, and then I close the door. But she got better with also patiently waiting in front of it until I open the door again. Okay, now we close again. I don't play those games. So here I am working on a diamond painting. I think, did I show you that? I'm on 50%. And then I had to stop with that one because my hand, it's still iffy, but this is a bit better. This is Diamond Art Club. It's square diamonds. It has 42. I kitted that up a while ago. And it's pretty, and the diamonds are nice, and it gets quite straight. And I'm not particularly careful or something. So that's good. It's the straightest square I did so far. And I did it without the light pad because it's in the other room with the other diamond painting. Then over here, I have the new purple onion design stamps. I put them on here yesterday at night. Put them on easy mount. And then they always fell off again. It's sometimes annoying. I don't know if it's the batch of easy mount that's not so good. Yeah. And today I saw that Scrap House has MFT stamps again. She didn't sell those for a while and now she got them back and I'm so happy. I love ice skates. I used to go ice skating with my older sister. We went there also for ice disco and stuff. We play catch and things and you feel very, very cool. And so I like ice skating. I haven't done that in years, but now it's stamped them all out. Those are the purple onion design ones. And those are the ones from MFT. They're all designed by Stacey Yacula. Also washed them and still have them here to dry. And maybe I want to do something with that. This is kind of a nice rink surrounding. And there were more. I hope they don't all fall off. There's also a street with some cars. Oh, yeah, there's the third car. We used to have a car like that. And they're just strolling around. There's one with a dog. I want to make a Christmas card for my little sister with her dog, which is actually kind of a dachshund, but not really. A long-haired one or something. And those get a tree. On the other side there's a shopping window. And it has some schilder signs. There's a bear dressed up as Santa, a little hedgehog with a small pine cone tree. Christmas tree, Tannenbaum, pine tree maybe. And those are shopping. They have bags, family. Those are watching the sky or the skyline here. This is a big town, city. Also, they are carrying parcels. They could also have been here on the street. So you can make lovely, lovely scenes, which I'm still practicing. Because I do, I mean, I don't want to color that all. I like color I find coloring hard because I have to choose the colors. But I'd rather have a critter than a whole scene. Oh, it never ends. And this is the last one. There's a little park thingy. You still see the baby powder I use to be able to cut it out. There's a huge Christmas tree, some bare bushes and trees, and a lovely, lovely lantern. And that reminds me of, I got a new scissors. Ta-da, it's tiny, but it just fits. And it's a game changer. I just washed it. I did struggle with fussy cutting because the normal scissors I always used, I think at the beginning it was better, but it was getting stumpf, blunt. I don't know the word. And I did cut into aluminum foil. We add an I. We said aluminium, whatever. And that didn't work. And now with this scissors, it cuts well again. Because I was fighting with my scissors. They always wanted to go somewhere else. Way easier with those. And then yesterday, I also spent some time. Down here, I have some dust and die cuts. They are in those DVD cases. This is the sets. And they're in here. That is my first system I have. Also, they need to be there because I did not screw that thing on and it might fall over. And if it has the weight down there, then it's fine. So I took out 2 of them. I have to combine those now with the stamp sets. Have not done that yet. But let's put it back. Now I have enough for my purple onion design sentiment stamps, and I love it. And the good thing is it's so full. Sometimes they don't stick well because of the baby powder I used to cut them out easier. That baby powder breaks the easy mount. And now I have them all in here and they are just wedged in there. I still want to stamp them all out, put them on the outside, and then that's that. But this is Christmas, and I think so those 4 are summer stamps and those 4 are more Christmassy. And this is another thing I just got recently because I do like, I'm sorry, it's just a this and that clip today vlog. I have this. I like having some critters already colored, cut out, and then I don't find them anymore because I have some here. I'm trying to gather them here now. I have some starter ones there in tins and everywhere, and now also in this one. Also in here too. They're also in here. So I used to have my stamps in here, the red rubber stamps. I have those inlays, but that wasn't handy. Not a lot fit on it. And now I just have that in here. Still need to take it all out. Just I have, oh, that's cool. I can use that. Perfect. Because I want to use all my skating things. Do I have it the wrong way around? So, yeah, I guess so. There's another skater fox. And I love this. I love this. The cocoa bar. I guess I make a huge card. I love those animals. Oh, more skaters. Is that the same one? Oh, it's the same one. Okay. Yeah, I cut them out and put them in here when they're finished. And then maybe those go in here too, because this is very cool. It has those... there was one with clear things too that might have been better. And it has like a zipper thingy. And I love it. So I got some MFT, some Marianne design, die cuts already ready, more Marianne design. I tried to go with the color. Those are C colors. Yeah, it's not in use really yet, but yeah. Okay, so that's what I was doing yesterday. And it really fits up. Oh, it doesn't fit anymore. What? Now it fits up here. Okay, and now my cat wants to go back out. That's the other one. That's Petuno. Hi. Oh no, she does not like it cold. It's quite a few hours later, and I remembered I did not show you the first side with all the stamps. There's also a penguin on a bench with the shopping bags. And this penguin who hangs a wreath, I don't want to say wreath, on the front porch thingy or front door of that lovely house. There's also a picket fence and this tiny little cat which can sit on the stairs. It's very cute. Okay, now I'm not further, but I have put my diamond painting aside. It hangs now over there on the door, not the door. I just tried out if a platform pop-up would work as a square, and it does not work as a square because I want to make an ice square where they're skating, but it needs something when it's open to have the pressure. That's why it needs to be the shape it is. And a while ago I tried out a bigger one, so you can see. Oh, do I have another one? Oh yeah, so I can show you the difference from this. I have a floorboard in there in vinyl which is lifting, so that's in there. That's not perfect. This is the normal platform pop-up, and this is the one I made. So I want to try to make another one like that and then have a huge ice rink where they can skate around. I need to measure that again, and I might take you along with that. I don't like measuring that much, so I tried to do it with a scoreboard, and I went with easy numbers. I took centimeters, and I don't know how it would be in inches. I'm sorry. but this, I'm starting with 4 centimeters. This is the front side that you will see. So this is 4 centimeters, which would be a bit less than 2 inches, I think. Then I want to have the sides, those, and I just try to figure out how big I want them. I wanted to have a bigger space on top and smaller sides. That's also why we're already way smaller than that. And with my paper, it worked with the sides are 6 centimeters. But first I need to make a glue flap, which I just make 1 centimeter. And then, check, yep. Then I make 6 centimeters for the side. Just go to that score line, and 6 centimeters on the other side, which leaves me with 8 centimeters here in the middle, which is the front panel. And then I made the mistake, and I thought that the height of this needs to be the whole side of that, but it needs to be a bit shorter. I think you can choose whatever you want to, but it needs to be a bit shorter or it won't work. So I went with 5. So this is 6 centimeters, and here I'm going now for 5. This is chaotic. I don't know if you can follow that. Okay, so, and then I should mark. Okay, I see them very well though, but I need the exact point where I put my circle. And I go from here and take the side, which should be 6 centimeters. And then I mark that on this line. And I do the same on the other side. Okay. Then I take a ruler, a better ruler. And I combine those lines, which does not work in here. So, and you see it easier when you make a cross. So, and the same on this side. Okay. So now we have the front side and the bottom part. And now we need the same distance again from the front side, which is 4 centimeters. So I'm going for 4 centimeters. And then one needs to make a straight line up here. So I had to measure that, which is different than it was before. Where is it? 3.5. So I make that here. Very different than before. And 2.5. And then I combine those lines too. That looks sharp. So, okay. And now again, I need the same width of that, which is 5 centimeters. So go to 18. And I need to recreate that line, which means I need to take my circle again. I still have the same size in it. And go like that. And then I combine those lines again. And just pull it a bit longer because we need a glue flap. And that is it. So, and this needs to be, I can score that one again, take a centimeter. So this is a glue flap. That is that. And now I need to cut off all of that. And here too. And then see if it works. So I hope you could follow. I need to cut it out. So I cut out. Maybe we can just fold it out. Hope it doesn't matter if it's not too precise. And then cut the glue flaps a bit. Okay, now score it all. Let's see how it turns out. Okay, and this will be like that. So it works. And now we also need to make a slit here, and then the inlay thingy for to attach borders on top. So okay, they're quite crooked and not nice, but I'm not giving this card to anybody anyway. This is for me. I have an icerink, and I still don't know if it works out. That's the thing. But before I assemble everything, I want to decorate it, and also I need those inlays, but this is going to be the size of the card, which is, I hope so, I think it's wider than the last time, but not as high, so that's different. Okay, here I will have to adjust this. I need a stick with a glue flap. And it's a T shape like they have at Lawnfawn thingy, actually that thingy. And the only thing that I need to pay attention to is that this part is as long as my side is. So I need this and a glue flap and the T on top. And this is again, what is it, 4 centimeters. So I can take my paper here. I want to have them in white because I'm making an icerink. So I think I am making, maybe, no, not bigger. 1 centimeter glue flap. And then I don't need to mark it. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the height it needs to be. But I don't need to bend that. And then I need my T shape, which will be here. So, okay, cut that off. I cut it off, and I will just make a pencil line up here because I do not want to score that one. And maybe I can make 4 T-shaped pieces out of that. So I'm cutting it into 4. Hope they're wide enough then. Yeah. Okay. So I cut it, so I just halfened it, and now I will fold it because I really don't like measuring. And then I cut that apart. It's a bit of short piece. Certainly compared to the size, but okay. So I need T-shaped pieces, and the T part, the down part, should not be wider than this. So about there and there, and then I draw a line, just do this, and then all the way down. And then cut all of that off, but leave the T on top. Okay, I found a measurement that works on here. It's about that size. No, that doesn't work. Okay, just do it twice. Once here, and once there. have to get my other scissors, and I see better on the back. Also this line. Okay, this line I see better from here. My top T part. And then this I see better from the back. Go for the middle of the score line. Then I do that 3 more times, and this is now the thing that will go in here, and that's glued down in here, and that will be where you put your border on. So, okay, and now I'm actually tracing my other ones. Put them on it and trace down. I don't have to measure anymore. So now I have all my T-shaped pieces, and I just figured if I knew where I put my critters, which are not colored yet, I could have made my slits further to the left and right and put those in there to place the animal on it, because I don't want to have layers on it actually, because it's supposed to be an ice rink, which is flat. I will add some acetate to elongate my thing to the side and maybe cut that off a bit, and then you don't see the acetate, and then add them left, right, center, wherever, because I don't want to do it again. But that would have been smart, just to make a slot here and there, just all over, maybe in the next one. And now I want to decorate it and take my time with it. That's why I cannot film it. So I want to do something around. I don't know what yet. And I need to color my critters and place them. And then maybe I do film the assembling. But until then, I'm just going to do that by myself a bit. So this is the next day. And I did do some coloring. So I used the tumbled glass and the salvaged patina. So it's patina, how I would call that. And on top also a little bit of the tumbled glass, because this is supposed to be ice. So I didn't do too much. And then I embossed, wishing you so much fun this holiday season. And I did the same with the other thing. And I embossed the other 2 things. So I have one on every 3rd side. Sending my love and hugs for you. But this card is for me. So I'm not giving that to anybody. But I like those sentiments. And now I want to assemble it. I've already put some score tape here and on this stripe, same on this one, and on my little tabs I have folded it and put some score tape on here. Okay, so I put it through. Actually, I think I have to put them both through. And now I need to pay attention that I have my score tape on the same side. I didn't check if they fit. Okay. Now I need to pull them snug, both of them. And one's more crooked than the other. Then I fold that back here. And now I have a problem. I would have to fold those tabs to the back. And that gets very complicated with the layers on top. That's why I decided to turn them around. They need to be adhered down there. So I'm going to turn them around and have the adhesive stick to the downside. I think that should work better. So I pull it through, tug on it a bit, and then I take that away and put it down. And now I try to do the same thing. Oh yeah, it lifts a bit. So with my tape downwards, go through the slit, pull it tight, lift the score tape, put it down, and now I can already lift this one too and fold that over. And And this is our first side part. It's not completely precise, but that's kind of no surprise because the measurements were different every time I did that. So I'll do the same on the other side. I have the tape downwards. Take off. I can take it off here. Score tape. Pull that. Put it down. The last one. Up. So, and I'll take that off and close this here. These are the two sides. And now I join those in the middle. So put them like that. I will put them up. That's the best way. You really feel when the paper's there, and then you just push that down. That was super easy. And here in the middle, with my thoughts from yesterday, that I don't know where I put my stuffs, I have a, it is not acetate, it is acetate, but I didn't buy it. It's from either packaging or some lamination stuff. And I just put that here, and I want to have it stick out a bit, and then I can decide where I want to put my stuff on it. So first I need my score tape, a line here. Take it off. Put that thing on. Yeah. And now I cover it with score tape all over. And then I take it off. This is like a normal platform pop-up assembly. Just way bigger. And then I fold this over, and I wanna adhere that on here. Like exactly on it. And then I take off the score tape over here. And I fold it under. This is not, it's not precise, but again, my measurements were all different every time. And now I have a, it works. And only now I know it works. So, you can barely see my acetate that is sticking out here. And now I have a ton of critters. I colored them on yesterday and cut them out, and I want to see how much I can fit on it. The round and on top, and maybe I wanted to make a cloudy background, but because when you look at it from the back, you would see all the backings, which are also bled through, so that's not so pretty. But I thought about, having a cloud shape. Okay, but I will finish that now off camera. It's so long already, this video. And then I'll show you the result. So here is my giant pop-up thingy. I did do the thing with the clouds, so I cut it out. I scored my lines, and I put the stencil. You've seen that already. And there's a lot going on. I had to cut out more, those two. And I tried to put them so you see them all, but I guess you have to do a little of that. But they play hockey. There's the mouse that nearly falls over. Those lovely couples. Then that owl I love, and those back there. And there's also the cocoa bar and the sun. And then I have on the outside, I have a sentiment on every other square. So I put something on every other square. Also added the cat, sending my love. There's the penguin. There you could write something if you wanted to, and it's nice with the sun that's also there. I could have ink blended that too, but I didn't want to go that far. And this is funny too, hugs for you. This looks like that snowman is giving a hug. I did add some acetate sometimes. That was, the middle line is awesome. That's so sturdy. The one that I glued directly into it. The others are a bit flimsy. I think I would do that completely with acetate the next time, and then I can make them thicker. So that was a bit of not so easy, because I put this one on first and then layered it all in, because I didn't have space to put it on. So I just tried to see if it would fit. That should be done a bit differently. If you want to do that, make this millimeter higher, 1/8 of an inch, so you can adhere something around. But like this, it's just level with a thing. So, okay, and that is that, and this is a normal size one. So it's giant. Ta-da! And it goes both ways, I think. This way and that way too. It's fun. And now I thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one.